Hey guys, I had a request to show how I use flats in pocket diapers, and then I've also had some people ask me about nighttime and tummy sleepers and which brands of flats I like in which pockets. So I'm just going to kind of like address all those questions right now. So the thing I use the most currently um, are Apple Cheeks covers in size 2. They've got the opening right here. And then with these big ol' bamboo pre-folds from Diaper Junction, they are the size large bamboo. So they've got like one raw edge, or two raw edges, and then the kind of seamed edge. So for Apple Cheek size 2, these are a great fit. I fold it in half, and then I fold it in half again. And then I take the raw edge that's at the bottom, and I fold toward the raw edge, and I'm just folding it right now into thirds. So it looks like this. And this width and length is just perfect for the Apple Cheek size 2. So I'm stuffing it in right now, and I will show you what she looks like. So it's to the end, it's to the end. It's just like perfect squishy. It might be a little thick for some people, but I'm not like really worried about trimness. It looks super comfortable. So I should have shown you what it looked like before I put it in, so you could just see. You don't have to stuff it either. Like, you can put this right against their skin if you want, and then if the cover doesn't get wet, you could reuse it. So I'm trying to like line it up here so you can just see like size wise. So you could just do that too. So that's like my main thing that I have like the most of, but I have a lot of other brands of flats and pockets that I use too. So another thing I have BumGenius 4.0s, and for those I use the Oh So Cozy flats. They're a lot smaller, but I find I need the smaller size for this cover. Otherwise, they're the Diaper Junction bamboo ones, or like the Green Mountain diapers size large ones, are just too thick, and then it like leaves red marks around her legs because like the diaper's having to like pull too much over it. So anyway, this I just fold in half, and then half again, and then same thing. I just fold it into thirds. I don't even know if I'm on the camera because I'm blocking myself. It looks like this. I'll even it up. It looks like this. I think that's really similar to the size of their microfiber insert anyway. So I'll show you what it looks like. Again, you can put this right against their skin, unlike microfiber, what comes with the 4.0s and now the 5.0s. So this is kind of the size. You could do it just like that, but Fiona really needs the stage eyeliner or she gets all rashy. I just did diaper laundry. So basically you guys are just watching me stuff my diapers, and then I have less to do later. 2 things in one. So when it's in there, it comes to right there, and then again it comes to the back right there. So that's a great fit for those ones. Another thing, this one was already stuffed, so now I'm going to do extra work just to show you. This is a Fuzzy Buns one size large, which they made for a very brief moment in time. I think that they're just like Fuzzy Buns one size is like comparable to this now. But anyway, in this one, I like the Hipbaby's flat. It's like the real floppy one. It's not super soft, but it's like so absorbent. So again, it's just to fit well in this cover. It's just half, half, and then thirds again. It just fits really well into this cover. It just gets trimmed. The Fuzzy Buns are like a little bit trimmer in the crotch than some other brands. So it really gets nice and trim and is super absorbent. So I like that one. Plus, Fuzzy Buns inners are like a little bit sticky, and so if you're trying to put like a big flat in there, or like a pre-fold, then your hand gets a little stuck, and it just really bothers me. I'm very picky about my diapers. So anyway, it's a great fit in there. And I'm going to show you 2 more things. This is a blueberry pocket diaper, and this is a Jeff and Baby flat. I've already done a flats video, so I didn't really like explain all the fabric of all these. Maybe I should have. The bamboo ones were bamboo, the Diaper Junction ones, bamboo and organic cotton. The Oh So Cozies are organic cotton, bird's eye. And then this one was hemp, maybe even a little organic cotton. just in case you don't watch my flats video and you just need to know, it's 55% hemp and 45% organic cotton. And then this one is 60% hemp and 40% organic cotton. And if you did watch my flats video, I was saying this one's too small and I didn't like using it very much, and that is still true. If it's in a cover, I think it slides around and it is too small, but in this pocket, I totally love it, and I also like this one in the BumGenius, in their pockets too. But anyway, this one, just like the others, I just fold in half. So basically all of them, I just make a square. And then I try to find the longer side because this one's a little bit not completely square. It's a little more rectangular. And then it makes this insert, and it looks just like super tiny. It's very thin, but it just fits really well in the blueberry. And just like the BumGenius, if I use a thick flat in this, it gives her bad red marks. But if I use this like tiny, thin, trim little flat, it doesn't give her red marks because the diaper's just not having to like stretch so far. Does that make sense when I say that? Like, I don't know. This is super trim and also super absorbent. Just like this is pretty trim and super absorbent. But this flat is $10 and this flat's like $8. And sorry, honey child, because this flat's like $3. So I'm going to go the $3 route. But anyway, I do really like this combination. So if money isn't an issue for you, then those are like just some of your options. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is for overnight. I've shown before on a video what I use for overnight right now, but someone asked me specifically about tummy sleepers, and I tried to answer the question, and I don't know if it made sense in writing, so I will show you. So I use Apple Cheeks at Night, size 2. I use an Imagine Baby, 55% bamboo, 45% organic cotton flat, and then I use the Baby Kicks Joey Buns Premium Hemp Insert. They're like half hemp, half organic cotton. And I do it like so. So this is totally rectangular. It's like not a square at all. I hope this video quality isn't terrible. I just keep throwing things in front of the screen and then I don't see what it looks like. And I don't edit, so it is what it is. So the square becomes a rectangle because this one's like super long. But then I kind of fold it in thirds. It's not like if I folded it completely in thirds, it would be so skinny. So I do like a thing where it's like kind of thirds, where it's like I go like a little bit in and then a little bit in, so it's just barely overlapping, you know, in the middle. And then I take the Joey Buns one and I put it all the way to the end on top of the seam so it doesn't open it. And then I take the little, this is a Bummies preemie pre-fold. So I put everything all the way to the very edge. So like the back's a lot longer and it's not protected in that part. But for us, that doesn't matter. Even though it's a girl, I don't need it in the middle. I need it in the front because she always sleeps on her stomach. So then when this is like the second key, when you put it in, you have to make sure that this goes like all the way up to like the very tippy corners. So if it's not completely touching up in the top, then I can get some leaks through the top there. So, but if I like stick everything in the front and then I'm like mindful to get it all the way to the edge of the diaper, then I like never get leaks out the front. Sometime I'll get a leak out the side, but Fiona nurses like 4 times a night, and I don't change her diaper, even though she's 14 months. She's just very thirsty or something. So it's a lot of pee. So that's understandable. If I change her diaper, she wouldn't leak out of it, and if she wasn't nursing 100 times a night, she wouldn't leak out of it. So anyway, I hope that answers some of your guys' questions about flats and nights and pockets. So let me know if you have any other questions, and thanks for watching. Bye.